You may have heard of the No Kings demonstrations or know one of the 7 million people that participated in October. But why are people comparing President Donald Trump to a king, and why are these protests different? No Kings protests began back in June, drawing millions to the streets to speak out against the president on the same day Trump held a military parade estimated to be about $45 million in taxpayer money. A poll by APNORC says that 40% of people approve of Donald Trump's decision to hold a military parade, while 60% don't. This was in the height of the LA ICE raids and Doge firings.
But look at all these people out here today. Just look at them. That's why I'm out here. It almost brings tears to my eyes to think of what's happening to this country.
The No Kings protests this year have shown to be some of the largest in U.S. history. I spoke with Clay Morgan, a former history and political science educator, to get some insight on why Americans are protesting the Trump administration.
It's a hard question to answer quickly because, unfortunately, there's a lot of reasons. One of the things about the institution of the presidency has always been that no person is above the office and that no person is above the law. I think we're learning a lot about, in addition to rules and laws, how much of our system is really predicated on norms. And President Trump has been keen to push aside all of the formal and informalized realities.
So this is January 6th, and these are the hostages?
For me,
Approximately 50.
January 6, 2020 is the signal event because if there is a more important norm or tradition than the peaceful transfer of power in America, I don't know what it is. That's always been the most remarkable thing about our process and system that has made the rest of the world marvel for centuries. And so free and fair elections are a hallmark of our democracy. To deny the voice of the people, to deny the outcome of an election is really problematic. To then agitate and encourage and inspire a violent response to that leads to a literal coup in which people die as a result of it, is so far beyond the pale of what is good and acceptable.
Some key events that took place from June to October include the government shutdown, with many people not receiving pay, the response of Charlie Kirk's assassination, and the cancellation of Jimmy Kimmel's late night show by FCC Director Brendan Carr. This sparked many conversations labeling the move violating the First Amendment rights, until ultimately the show getting back on air. I spoke to protesters to know why they decided to participate.
Not only my biological children, but all of the kids that I teach, and they deserve better.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine, trans rights are human rights, screw ICE.
The fact that Project 2025 has been like 60% enacted, even though Trump had nothing to do with it.
I feel like Americans' rights all over the country are being infringed on.
This is just not how America should be. This is not a democracy. It's turned into a fascist, anarchy government right now. This is not what we need,
And please release the Epstein files, because why are we protecting pedophiles?
Yeah, release the Epstein files.